Welcome to another one of my PBR battles. This time both of us had water elements in our teams. Led off with Ludicolo and Toxicroak, trying to make use of hopefully Kyogre if he led off with that. I put in Electivire just in case he tried to make use of those two electrics, and Espeon was just a backup choice, putting up Light Screen if ever I needed it. Gyarados definitely wasn't an option for this one because of those two electrics, even if I did have Electivire to switch out. But I still got Electivire's ability off anyway, so you'll see about that. What was interesting to know is that both of us led out with Toxicroak. I figured I'd pull back Ludicolo and throw out Electivire, hoping his Magnezone was targeting it. And instead of my Toxicroak using Fake Out like it normally does, I chose to protect and scout out what he was going to do, because if his Toxicroak was like mine, they would use Fake Out as well. And depending on which target it was, I didn't want to take that chance, so I went ahead and protected to scout out what was going to happen between them. And it actually turned out for the better for me, because he tried to target my Toxicroak with his Fake Out, and his Magnezone went off with a Discharge, giving my Motor Drive boost to Electivire. I called back Toxicroak this time, so I could make use of Electivire's Earthquake attack and finish off Toxicroak, and then finish off his Magnezone. Even though it was going to deal damage to Ludicolo, I figured it wasn't going to be as much anyway, so I didn't have to worry about it. His Toxicroak used Sucker Punch on my Electivire, which is just fine. There comes the Earthquake. Massive damage. Needless to say, I was jumping for joy when that happened, KOing both of his Pokemon. You gotta love it when that happens. And there's the little damage from Earthquake on my Ludicolo. Now my opponent sends out his Kyogre. Oh joy. Rain Dance, here we come. And then his other Pokemon was Kingdra, so that was going to be a tough target to tackle. His Kingdra used Draco Meteor, which is a normal move for Kingdra, finishing off my Electivire, which is a good idea. Fortunately for me, I lost on my electric user, so that was going to make things a little bit harder for me. And his Kingdra was also carrying a white herb, so I got rid of the status effect from using Draco Meteor, which gives him another free turn to use Draco Meteor on me. And his Kyogre used Thunder, hitting my Ludicolo. Thankfully that thing survived, and I was able to get off a Grass Knot on his Kyogre. Daggone heavyweight. From here I figured I'd send out Toxicroak, make use of its Fake Out, and I had a hard time deciding who I wanted to Fake Out, but I went ahead and used Fake Out on Kingdra, hoping I could finish off his Kyogre with a Grass Knot. And surprisingly, instead of targeting my Ludicolo with Thunder, he used Thunder on Toxicroak. I couldn't believe why he did that. He had the chance to finish off Ludicolo, but instead it allowed me to finish off his Kyogre because he didn't target it with Thunder. That majorly confused me why he did that. Anyways, with Kyogre out of the way, that was one big pain down, and I have one more to go. And paralyzed, of course. That's a lot of fun. Here's something I don't see every day. Disable. He disabled my Grass Knot. I don't think I've ever seen Disable on PBR before. There I went using Ice Beam. I probably should have used Grass Knot, but it was a good thing I didn't anyways, since he disabled it. But Ice Beam was just as effective. And trying to finish off his Kingdra, I used Sucker Punch. Didn't quite finish it off. But it was close enough. And his Kingdra used Hydro Pump, finishing off Ludicolo, which I expected anyways. All that was left was just to wrap it up using Espeon. But Espeon still didn't get a chance to do it anyways, thanks to Toxicroak's quickness using Sucker Punch. There's Espeon. There comes the Sucker Punch. Yay. And Kingdra goes down. That was a pretty interesting battle. I really don't understand why the opponent used Thunder on my Toxicroak instead of Ludicolo. That opened up a free chance for me right there. That really confused me. Oh well. It was a good game though. Hope you enjoyed it.